couple of minutes to log on, and then we're going to start 20 minutes of boxing with me, your cyber coach, Lee Reid from thekeeper.co.uk. Now, we're obviously back in our familiar surroundings of the downstairs tiny living room, and we're going to do a little bit of boxing set. Now, this is a little bit of an extra for those guys and girls that have had sessions with me today that we've had to call sort of 5-10 minutes off. Obviously, the conditions have been horrendous on all the pitches today. A lot of it's waterlogged or snow-logged. So this is me just giving you an extra 10-15, a little bit of cardio, a little bit of boxing. Now, I've got two different types of pieces of equipment. Now, you don't have to have any of these. I will show you ways around it if you don't have them. But if you've got a boxing head or you've got a boxing tiny bag, bring them all in today. We're going to utilise those. If you've got a big boxing bag, so you've actually got a weighted bag, you can also use that as well. Now I'm just going to come in for a second and make sure everyone can hear me. So big thumbs up or yeses on Instagram to let me know that you can hear me, please. Hey, Con. Erin, how are you? LOC. All right, just a big yes to make sure you can all hear me. Instagram, you're good, wicked. Facebook, what are you guys like? Can you hear me okay? Hey, Charlotte. 600 person in for cyber today. Well done, you girl. Yeah, we've actually hit 600 people on cyber now, which is an incredible feat. Obviously, this time last year, never even dreamt of doing a cyber session, let alone hitting 600 people throughout a cyber book. So, well done, everybody. In under a year, we've done over 600 people at cyber. Now, that does include group days, group sessions, and one-on-ones. But we are a high 400, so we're coming up to the 500th hour of cyber coaching. Probably looking at either middle of next week or end of the week after that, depending on how many sessions go on. We'll hit our 500th hour cyber coaching. But let's get on to some boxing. Now, I'm going to start warming up by a little bit of hand-eye coordination. Now, I've never done this in one of our hats before, so this could be interesting. Now, I have got a little surprise for everyone that stays on the live, and I'm going to show you our soft shell at the end of this session. So if you guys wait to the end of the live and you make sure you're watching in and joining in, obviously if you can, to the end point of this live, I'm going to show you the new soft shell that we've got through this week. So this is one that no one's seen yet. So if you wait to the end, you'll see the soft shell. So all we're going to do is going to go 10, 20, 30 hits. Can you get them in a row? Little punch into the ball. Now, if you haven't got a ball at home, imagine I haven't got that ball, all I'm going to do is little jabs, little punches. Now, you can either go left hand, southpaw, or you could just go and keep your actual obliques in place so you're in your normal set stance that you would be for when you're in actual goal. So if you want to stay neutral stance, you can do. I prefer a neutral stance when I'm doing boxing. However, if I'm obviously working my shoulders a little bit more, I'll make sure I transfer both sides. So it depends on what you want to get out of today. Vary it, change it, depending on what you guys want. Hey Perkins, how are you all? So all you can do, little ball or just air shots, entirely your choice. Little jab, little weave, and we're going to play for a minute. So have a little play, go. Woohoo, I haven't done this for a while. Now, if anyone has got one of these at home, I would suggest starting to have a little practice with it. Because as you guys are aware, we've got a cyber challenge that's now every single month. In the next couple of weeks, the cyber challenge obviously changes when we go into February. This one might have something to do with the next challenge. So if you can get hold of one of these, grab it and get yourself trying it. Obviously, this is all about coordination, hand-eye coordination, eyeball coordination, a little tiny bit of endurance, definitely focus, wholly on concentration, and obviously as you're seeing with me, you're trying to use both hands, so you're trying to use both sides of the body, so you're also then working both sides of your brain. Now, I have a little movement with my legs as I'm doing this exercise, and I kind of keep a little bit of toe movements as I play this, but if you can get it so you jab, jab, punch, that's brilliant. So if you've got one of these at home, keep it going. Can you get 10? Can you get 15? I think the max I've seen done is a couple of hundred on this. Obviously, there's pro boxers that can do this for hours. That must have looked like it's close to the screens then. That's pretty cool, wasn't that? I wonder how close I can get it to you guys. Without slicing it. And one last go round. Keep those jabs going in. Woo-hoo-hoo. So much harder in this room. It's actually a lot darker because obviously we're now sober. A little bit later at night when I'm doing the lives. It's a little bit darker to actually see everything. This brings a little bit of a challenge in for me with my hand-eye coordination. So, how do you guys get on with that? Have you got one at home? Let me know. How are you guys all doing this weekend? So he's using his but needs to practice. Definitely sounds like he needs to practice. Good lad. Ah, Erin has it. Have you had a go at it, Erin? Are you having a dig? Ricey, I know you'll be good at this one. You'll enjoy this. So, if you guys have got a boxing bag, what we're going to do is we're going to use a little boxing bag. So we're just going to be on this. Now, if you've got a big bag at home, you can use that. So like a weighted bag. But if not, if you've got just a jab bag like this one, this is what we're going to go on to next. And we're going to actually turn to our left side. It's just going to be a single jab with your left hand. We're going to do 10 of them. So it's just going to jab, jab, jab every single time it comes back. Then we're going to change and go jab, 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 opposite hand. So we're continually going to change sides. We're just going to go through that for about a minute, 2 minutes. Then we're going to throw a few other exercises and other movements into it as well. So on your marks, set, go. Alright, how you guys getting on with that one? Now obviously if you haven't got a jab bag at home, you could just be punching and then changing every 10. Punch and change every single 10. Alright, so that's how you can do it without the actual bag. But if you've obviously got a bag, use it, give it a play. And we go on to a different one this time. So it's going to be a jab, 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 so 5 jabs. Then you're going to go on a squat, duck out the way of the punch, change sides to jab back on itself. So it's going to be jab for 5. Little squat, then jab back in. Five more. Now, I'm certainly glad I haven't got my semi-pro boxer watching today because he'd be going mental in the comments for some of the techniques compared. But all a little bit of fun, brings you something else in. Let's have a look at the comments and then we'll go on to the next exercise. Good lad, see, like the fact you're trying different things. How you doing, Ads? How's the lady and how's the dog and how's the little one? Charlotte, are you dry yet after earlier? It's a little bit horrible out there this morning, wasn't it? So this time, we're gonna go jab, 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 knee strike. Jab, 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 knee strike. So the knee's coming up and you're protecting yourself with the outside hand as well. So it's all a little bit of fitness movement, all a little bit of transfer and a little bit of coordination within it all. All right, so your marks, set, jab, 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 knee. And just a transfer this time. So this time we're going to jab the left hand and bring the right knee up rather than left hand, left knee up. Okay, so you're going to protect yourself from anything coming around the outside rather than the frontal attack. So it's going to be jab, 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 knee up, jab, 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 knee up. We'll do that 5 times, change sides. Alright, now get a little bit of extra movement coming in. So we're going to start the actual lateral steps from the goalkeepers. Now, if you guys haven't already, start taking on your fluids. Obviously, a little bit of a plug for everybody. Obviously, now we're wearing my own clothing line. And we've obviously got the Roy sponsor and obviously our logos. Massive thank you for the guys from the actual company who is linked in the bio of all these that created the clothing for us. Massive mention for them. Obviously, the bottle, Alpha Designs, from Alpha Designs UK, and obviously all my supplementation from Fitness Inc. UK, or Fitness Inc. Northampton, which is obviously close to you guys. So massive thanks to all those guys for supporting us today. That's the end of the plug. Have a little drink. On the next one, so it's going to be punch, punch, so double hand, step to the side, back in, punch, punch, step to the side. And then little relax. Again, same principles, because you're getting through the predominance of the exercise now. Start taking on a little bit more fluid after every single set. Try and get your breathing back. Obviously, don't know about you, I'm in a really hot room, so it's quite nice down here. Whereas upstairs coaching, it was actually quite cold. We've got 2 more exercises to go. And then we'll do a light stretch down with a couple of different muscle groups. Nothing special, because I want to get as much Man United done about the rest of you guys. So hopefully Man United will get a nice result today, but who knows. Obviously, big game tonight. So any of you guys watching that, feel free to message. Let me know what you think about the goalkeepers. Let me know how you think they're playing. Give me a little shout of their positioning or their decision making, etc. And hey, maybe I'll answer you. So this next one, we're going to go elbow strike, duck out the way. Elbow strike, duck out the way. Okay? Very simple, very easy, using your obliques just to twist and transfer your body out of the actual line of the shot coming back in. So it's just a punch, then through. Punch. Now if you've got one of these afterwards, get the catch after you've done the elbow. So after I've done the elbow strike and I've ducked, I'm coming back in, I'm going to make the W shape. Bending my knees, transferring, making sure my hands are staying up. I don't want snatching down. So obviously transfer this with the height you need. If you obviously haven't got one of these, you could just go elbow strike, catch. All right, so give it a try. do without breakfast. Somehow, my right is weaker than my left today. I'm not connecting with it well at all. Five more. And we're going on the last exercise. Instagram's going nuts as normal with the phone. So just unzoom you there. Take a little drink on. And this time, little tiny punches. And then I'm going to step to the side, little kick through. Little mini punches, step to the side, little kick through. Two more each side. And relax. So, let's get that out of play. Got a couple of things left to do. We're going to do a couple of static stretches just to finish with. So for those guys and girls that have been in with me all day, you obviously need to have that little taper down. So we're going to start with the hammies and the calves. Just point the toe up, lean down on the bent knee, and just allow that hamstring and that calf just to feel that little squeeze on the muscle. Gonna hold for about 10-15 seconds. And change sides. Now you guys have obviously seen behind me what was the Cyber Championship has now changed. It's going to be a completely different award. Obviously on Facebook at the moment, on the top pinned post, you'll see it as a cyber challenge for the month. Just going out to the groins, just dink the leg down, straighten the other one, keep your core up, keep your eye contact up to the air. And obviously going back to the belt itself, we're looking for the name of it. What is it going to be called? What is the latest version of it gonna be? Nicely zooming in there on Instagram. So what could you guys call it? Now, if you ping it in the post, you've got a chance to actually win 10% off your next Royce order through the keeper. So massive thanks to Royce for that one. If you guys get a chance, get on there, tell us what name you think it should be called, and let us know what it's gonna be. So on that one, just come straight back up. You're just gonna bring your chest out a little bit more and just duck down in with your quads. So you're on almost a sumo squat, but this is just gonna work the adductors and adductors a little bit. And come up to the top. And go back down. One last one. And come up, flip those off. Just upper body, just, as I said, we're only going to do a couple of stretches. If you want to do more afterwards, you're more than welcome to. Just on the triceps. I'm honestly going into the gym after the 6 hours of coaching I've done today, and I'm going to be watching the Man United match. I believe it's on at 4:30, if it's not, even better. But I'm going to be watching the Man United match as I'm doing leg day. So I don't want to be doing massive amounts of stretching off afterwards, because tonight's going to hurt. So as promised, I'm going to show you guys that have stayed on the new soft shells that we've got. Now this hasn't even been worn yet, you can see by the actual label still being on. But this is our latest soft shells. This is an outer layer. Very nice, very quality material. Waterproof, obviously windproof. And again, same principles, has a logo on it, has the Royce logo on it. and that is our sort of outside tracksuit that we're going to have. Now, you're going to see more of those clothes some point next week. Going to have a photo shoot with all the different clothing on so you guys can see it. So watch this space. And for those that know what this beauty is, obviously, as we've said and has been posted on today, you guys, we need your votes in for the recognition award for the year. Who's going to be recognised by the keeper.co.uk as that performer or that person or that personality who's done the above and beyond for everybody? So if you haven't got your answers or your information in, or at least got it ready to give back to me when we go live, have a think tonight, get it in that envelope for me and get ready to give it to me. Guys, girls, from me, your cyber coach from the keeper.co.uk, massive thank you for joining me tonight. Have a lovely evening. I'll see you soon, all right?